just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. He'll get this out wide. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back is Carr. To the left side in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Hill brought in motion. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hill brought in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. On the give, this is Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. He'll go again here with Kamara. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line.
It's fourth down.
So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Romo's kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. A second down throw for Richardson. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Tucker Kraft, touchdown, Indy. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Open man down the field, it's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. Olave is the motion man. Carr now on second down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. 20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Carr. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We're back to New Orleans after this. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So, really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Saints are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. The man in motion is Watson. On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Quick hitting slant there. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Richardson. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Hill brought in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Not going for two. They'll pick the point after. He's got it. The Saints move out to a three-point edge. 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
First down throw for Carr. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Romo is good. And the Saints go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short game. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll go again here with Taylor. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. from the gun on third down. Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Richardson. This one complete, right side. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get.
And he will score again. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown Colts. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts cut the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing is Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Carr throwing on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and you're able to force him down for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Hill brought in motion. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the 1st down. Good execution of the double pass. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Carr. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New Orleans. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Again, up the middle with Kamara. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now Kamara. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to have the Saints first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Hill brought in motion. Carr now on 2nd down. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Romo is good. Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. So this one, a win for the Saints. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the